You know, I had so much stuff and I give everything away. That's where I'm crazy.
Yes.
But thank God I still have my watch that James Gandolfini gave me, and it's beautiful, and it's white, and it's platinum.
All right, it's Monday. Monday at 11 o'clock, a new show today. Always remind you, don't forget to go to the ChazzPalminteri.net to see the one-man show. Doing it for 30 years all over the country. It was a hit on Broadway. Voted best show of the year in Las Vegas. If you never saw it, put it on your bucket list, folks. John, where am I going to be?
October 25th, you're going to be in Collingswood, New Jersey at the Scottish Rite Theater. November 3rd, you're going to be in St. Charles, Illinois at the Arcada. November 8th, you're going to be in Ridgefield, Connecticut at the Ridgefield Playhouse. And November 15th, you're going to be in Carteret, New Jersey at the Carteret Performing Arts Center.
Oh, yes. And don't forget my restaurants, 30 West 46th Street, 264 Main Street, Chazz Palminteri's restaurant. Mention that you follow the Instagram, you get a dessert free. And we have classic desserts.
That's great.
Is that great?
Yeah, it's nice.
And here we are, guys. I mean, I don't know what to say. They're back again, the girls. I mean, they were like gone for like 5-6 weeks. This one's got a residency in Canada, doing big shit all over the place. This one's doing movies with Robert De Niro and Marty Scorsese and everybody else.
Well, you know what I did do, which I'm very excited about?
What?
Poker Face with Natasha Lyonne.
I saw you in that. You were wonderful.
You didn't see it yet. It didn't come out.
All right, I tried.
I was like, wow, I didn't see it yet.
I just say that. You know, sometimes they go, it didn't come out yet. Well,
You know, he turned so Hollywood. I saw you were great,
You were great.
Kathrine.
Wonderful.
Interesting.
Good.
Well,
See, that's the good word to use if you didn't see it. It was
if you didn't see
interesting.
it, it was very interesting. So we got some crazy questions, I hear. What are the questions?
We got a lot of questions. They're in no specific order, so they're all over the place.
All right.
First one, we're starting off with a bang. It says, if Kathrine and Chazz had to do a love scene, could you do it?
Oh,
With a literal bang.
With me and Kathrine?
You and Kathrine.
Well, I mean, I could do it. I mean, I'm a professional. She is. She's obviously a professional. Tara could do it. We got to throw Tara in the mix here. Well, I don't know. Kathrine, could you do it?
could I have sex with you in a movie or a TV?
We're not, obviously, Kathrine, we're not having sex.
No, I know, a sex scene.
A sex scene with me and you and really getting into it. I'm getting a little hot right now. No, I'm just all kidding aside.
I could do it because I am a professional and I would have to put the professional face forward.
Me too. I would look
and
at you
do
like,
my job as an actor.
I would forget that you are a friend of mine and a friend of my wife's, obviously. Well, that's her. I got to ask her that question. See what he. And how about you, Tara? Could you do a scene with me? You think?
I think because it's not as romantic as everybody thinks it looks on screen. There's
It's
so
not.
many other people in the room, so many other people calling shots that I think it would just feel, like going through motions. Maybe I'm not as good as an actress as Kathrine, so I really can't say that I'm a professional and could do my job. But I'd like to say that I could separate myself, knowing there are so many people there. I would disassociate and just do what I got to do, like she said, with an agenda, with the.
The only way
agenda.
I don't know if I could do it, and I'll tell you the reason why. Because if I do it, and then you guys are hounding me to have sex with you afterwards, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't need that aggravation.
Then we're going to start stalking you. I'll be your biggest stalker.
I don't need you guys to stalk me and say, "Oh my God, I didn't know it could be like this." I don't
Baby
need that
reindeer.
shit.
Your bell will be ding ding, and I'll be like, "Hey, Chazz, want to go to lunch?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Want to go to Chazz Palminteri downtown? We'll see a play."
Now let's ask Kathrine the real question: could you do a sex scene with my husband?
They did it. They did it already.
I'm already setting it up that he's going to play my husband in a short film I wrote.
Because it's so funny. She's saying she would come around and ask and stuff. It's just kind of like what she does now.
I got to ask you a question, seriously.
Yeah.
And I know you two are so close, and Mike's so close. If Mike, just for crazy, Mike got into acting and he had to do a scene with her, and you seen them going at it, would that bother you?
Yeah, of course. I probably wouldn't watch it.
It would be so weird.
I wouldn't watch it.
Well, why do you
Too
say?
weird.
Well, why do you saying it's weird with him and not with me?
Because I got the wife hawking me.
Because she got the real life. She got the
She's
real life.
hawking
She
me.
got the real life thing. She'd be thinking she's exposed.
No, you know what? It would be very weird with you and very weird with Mike and very weird with anybody that I'm very close with. I almost feel like family with you. It's almost like
Yes.
you're not just another actor in my life. I feel like we're like kind of family. Mike feels like my brother.
Did you ever have to kiss a guy and you didn't even know him?
That's easier, no?
If you don't know him at all. No, sometimes it's a little...
What do you mean, on television?
On television.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. Most actors. I don't
I had a
most
kiss...
of them.
I forgot her name. I did the movie with Sharon Stone, and I didn't really know her. And the next minute I knew we were making out
Oh,
in the movie.
how was she? Did she kiss good?
She was a very good kisser. Very good. She's very hot.
Wow.
And I shouldn't say that. No, does that sound sexist? No.
No.
She was an incredibly hot woman.
Listen,
and,
you could
I
have an
enjoyed doing it.
opinion. You could have an opinion.
Yeah, I could have it. But let me get down to a question that if
nitty
somebody
gritty.
asked me. Does size matter?
Where the frick did this come from?
The
left
motion
field?
of the boat, not the size. Not the size of the boat. It's the motion
that
of the
true?
ocean. That's what they say.
No. We have to get it out there. No pun intended. We have to get it out there and say, there's women a lot of women watch the show now. Does size matter?
Well, nobody wants a pencil, Dick.
Oh my God! Don't hold back, Kathrine. How about you? Does size matter?
I think it's more. Other things matter more. You got to really know how to hit it right.
You got to know how to hit it right.
You got to know how to do everything. It's not just one act.
No, but
It's
you
not
gotta
a one man. It's not just a one act show.
Okay, should the men out there who are not well endowed, like some people I know, I just, let's
Not present company.
Hey, now we're hurting people's feelings.
no, should they feel bad if they're not well endowed?
No, learn how to use your
No.
tongue.
They make up
Learn
for
how
it
to
in
use it.
comedy.
Learn how to use your yes.
Where is this
You
conversation?
know
You
what?
got an asset.
You know what the men do with the little penises?
What?
They buy big trucks and motorcycles.
And what does that mean?
It means like they make up for the little. They have the little guys.
Oh,
It's
my
almost like the short guy syndrome thing. They
Yeah.
buy big trucks.
Yeah.
You have a little penis. You buy a big truck, a big house.
I could just say that I know myself. I can only speak about me. I wear 3 socks in the winter. I wear size 14 shoe. Right, enough said.
Hey, we're a little too
All
much
right.
information, Tony.
Hey, a few weeks ago we had Joseph Abuda on. He said the first thing women look at are men's feet.
Is that true? The shoes?
Now I look at the guy's hands.
The shoes.
He
Not
was
the
referring
men's
to shoes.
Oh.
I don't. Is that even true? I don't even think that's
don't
a true
know.
thing.
I don't know.
That's a fallacy. Big feet, big bichadillo.
No, they look at shoes to say how he's a designer though, to say how well you dress.
Yes.
Yes, I would look at a guy's shoes for that. Yes.
Yeah.
I
But no,
look
we're
at a
talking
guy's
about
shoes.
penises.
Oh.
That was the way he phrased it. The first thing women look at are guys' feet.
You're saying that because they say
Yeah.
the bigger the
Shoes.
shoe, the bigger
Yeah.
the brajol.
No, he's saying that because, like she said, Virgil, the designer thing.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's...
The bigger the men's horse.
What the hell is the matter? What got into you today? God almighty.
I'm a wild and crazy guy.
Wow.
Aw, Steve Martin.
Yes.
Oh my God. So that leads us into the next question. It says, Tara, who is your ideal person that you'd like to hook Kathrine up with?
Oh. Well, we interviewed quite a lot of people, and I've thought about it. I didn't let Kathrine know yet, but I've thought well and hard about it, Kathrine. And I have actually taken it upon myself to find somebody for you to go on the date with.
Is it somebody I like?
Well, I'm going to put it out there now because I'm going to need his people to contact your people, and I'm your people. So if Kevin Costner's agent or manager or PR rep, I watched him in an interview the other day, and I said to myself, he's single now, he's good looking, he's aging well, he's talented.
And he's got big
He's got a
feet.
few bucks.
And he's got big feet.
He's got great shoes. He's got a great designer shoe.
He's
Right.
got a good.
So if anybody out there is watching this podcast, I'm going to make this my own clip now because now I'm on it. Kevin Costner, have your people contact Kathrine Narducci's
could you
people.
do a love scene with Kevin
That's
Costner?
could I
Tara
do a
jokes.
love scene with? I could direct it. I could write it. And me and him could like do the love scene like in the valley of wherever he shoots those westerns,
she's
naked in the grass.
She's a writer. She's gonna write the scene now.
Like
so did
that
I do
scene?
good? Did I do good?
You did so good.
Thank you. Sorry to disappoint everybody else, but I had to really think about this one. I had to take it seriously.
He seems a little. I love the way he talks. I just love him. I think he's a great actor. He seems like the nicest guy, humble. But I don't know if I would be Costner's type because he seems very, not uppity, but he seems just very different. Like I don't know if I'm too New York for him.
You might be.
No,
You know, he might
I think that's your charm. I think that's part of your charm. I was watching an interview with him, and I turned to my husband and I go, Kevin Costner can still get it. And he was like, oh. And I'm like, I mean for Kathrine. And he was like, oh. Then he got even more protective.
No, if you told if your husband said,
no.
No,
I know
if-
the question.
no.
No, he
If your
can't say
husband
that.
said no.
No, he can't. No.
I'll give you a pass to be with anybody you want one time, who would it be?
Oh yeah, who would it be?
Who would it be, you think?
I know who. I think I know.
Who?
No, we'll keep it tight-lipped.
Well, I know who it used to be. Colin Quinn.
Oh, I had a cardboard cutout of Colin Quinn.
Colin, you hear this? You Irish bastard, you.
In fact, he was my big crush, and we just watched a clip with him. Colin Quinn was my crush.
You're a cerebral person. You like. How about you, Kathrine?
But also, I love Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell and Kevin Costner, either one, you want to call in the show.
Call her people.
So that's the guy, Kevin Costner. That would be the guy for you?
It would be a battle between whoever calls in first.
Right, whoever calls first. It's a Colin or a Kevin.
I feel like I love the Irish. And Colin Farrell's Black Irish, they call it.
Is he
They
black?
call it Black Irish.
Isn't he in the Penguin? Didn't you tell me it was
incredible?
incredible?
He's so good in the Penguin.
I didn't
So
see
good.
it. Is it out?
Oh yeah.
It's out. And it's
Did you see it?
it hit 5 million something people.
Let's go see it
5
tonight.
million.
Did you see it?
What?
Did you see it?
I saw half of
You
it.
can watch
I gotta
it
watch
on,
it.
You can watch it here. Hey, you know what I want to ask Colin Quinn about? What is the difference between Black Irish and Irish?
What do you mean? It's dark hair.
Other than that, is there a difference between them?
You'd have a good answer to that.
I want to ask Colin Quinn that.
I think the difference is definitely just what is it? Simple. They call Black Irish the ones that have a little olive skin and dark hair. That's why it's called Black Irish.
Right, but do they have any idiosyncrasies that are different than regular Irish?
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
What's the next question?
Next question.
Next question we got is, what comedian did you watch growing up, and what was your favorite comedy movie of all time?
Oh.
What?
Wow.
Favorite comedian growing up and favorite comedy movie?
Oh.
That's two good questions.
Comedy? Mine was Richard Pryor, was my favorite comedian. And Richard Pryor, Uncensored. I never forgot that. I just laughed I couldn't breathe. I would say that. Comedy, especially, yes.
Are you talking comedy special or movie?
It just says movie.
Well, it was a movie. It was great. I loved it.
What was your favorite stand-up, Kathrine, growing up?
Eddie Murphy. And Richard Pryor, but I think Eddie Murphy. I watched all specials. I went to the movies. I saw his specials. I could recite every word to his Eddie Raw, all of them. I love Eddie Murphy. He's a genius, and all his movies are great. He's hysterical in Trading Places.
Yeah, he is funny.
He's so good. Not a lot of people could do what Eddie Murphy did.
And a good actor, too.
Did you see what he said about Bill Cosby? Who's America's dad now?
No.
Yeah, he
What'd he
said
say?
said that about Bill Cosby because Eddie Murphy. I think Bill Cosby didn't like Eddie Murphy, or he was intimidated by his talent.
Right, because no, he said his curse too much.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it.
And then he was America's dad, Bill Cosby in the Cosby Show, and Eddie Murphy had all these kids, and he's like, "Who's America's dad now?"
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
When did he say that?
I think when everything came out, I read it. I also don't quote me, but I think he actually did. Like I think maybe I even saw it. Yeah.
That's the
It
ultimate
was a
victory.
while ago. Yeah, Eddie Murphy was my first introduction to stand-up too, because I was a kid. I didn't know what I was watching though.
Why?
But I knew it was crazy and
Why?
wild. We stole. I remember I stole tapes from my friend's dad, and we watched them, the VHS tapes in the basement, and Eddie Murphy, and it was
So
Rich Pryor, it was
funny.
George Carlin. I don't think I knew what I was watching, but I knew it was great. My favorite what's your favorite comedy movie? Cat.
Comedy movie.
I'm Tootsie.
Oh, Tootsie.
Tootsie. That's
Okay,
Dustin
I'm gonna say
Hoffman.
my favorite comedy movie is Mrs. Doubtfire.
Okay.
Robin Williams.
Yeah. My favorite movie of all time is a comedy. It was Moonstruck, but I don't want to say that one. My favorite comedy movie that I feel like nobody talks about was Midnight Run.
Oh.
Charles Grodin
Charles
and
Grodin
Robert
was
De
fun.
Niro.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't consider that a comedy. Under
yeah,
the comedy.
I see Moonstruck either. Under comedy.
And Moonstruck's a romantic comedy.
What about The Woman in Red?
Is that a comedy?
Was that it? Yes, with
Yeah.
Gene Wilder and Charles Grodin.
That's a comedy?
Oh, when Charles Grodin played the blind guy.
The Heartbreak Kid.
Charles Grodin, probably one of the best comedic actors.
He was very funny.
Very dry.
Yeah, he was
Very
good, though.
dry.
And for whatever he did, he made me laugh
He was
hysterical.
good. He was
Is he
good.
still alive?
I think he passed like a year or two ago, maybe.
I like him.
So I got a question for you guys.
Sure. Let's hear it.
I think we should all do. What's our favorite cheese dad joke? You know, the one-line jokes. Okay, could I say what mine is? It's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's one of those stupid, silly jokes. What do you call fake spaghetti? Impasta.
I actually love it.
That's great.
I actually love it.
Impasta.
I actually love
What's
it because
yours?
it's the accent. I guess I have to do one of my own. Right? I say I just convinced my husband to become a vegan. I'm not a vegan. I just want to make him too weak to cheat on me.
But that's not a one-liner.
Oh, it's got to be a one.
The one dad jokes. They call them. There's
dad
even a
joke?
book about, like, you know, why the chicken crossed the road to get to
Oh.
the other. It's like stupid.
Stupid
That was
one-liners.
a really short joke I gave you.
I got one.
I hear
What?
it.
2 peanuts walk into a bar. One was assaulted.
Ah, that's what I mean. That's cute.
That's good.
Okay, why was the math book sad?
Why?
Because it had a lot of problems.
Why do I like these? I feel I should lose my comedy license for
I'm a
liking
fan
them.
of these. I really am.
The
I
Impasta
love the
was
dad
great.
jokes. They're like
Impasta
my
with
favorite.
her accent was the best.
Oh my God. You don't have any, Chazz? Come on.
I don't really. One line?
Dad joke?
I'll think of him later, but I don't have him now.
What are the old ones we always knew? Why'd he throw the clock out the window? Why'd the moron throw the clock out the window?
Why?
Wanted to see time fly.
Oh God! What's black and red? What's black and white and red all over?
The newspaper.
In the newspaper, I remember that one.
I remember that one.
What else we got?
Oh,
What
wait, a
else?
minute. Wait, the show's dying right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right.
Anybody's tuning in, would shut this off.
All
immediately.
right.
No.
All right, let's pick it up. What are some of the biggest life lessons your parents ever taught you, especially about being how to act in public?
My biggest lessons were my mother would always say, just be kind to everybody because you don't know what's going on in their life. And my mother would say that to me. And anytime somebody was nasty to me, she would just, and she wasn't, we're not going to make it like we had like this big religious thing. She would always say, if I came home mad at somebody, one of my friends, they did this, that, and I wanted her to be on my side, she'd go, oh, just pray for her. She doesn't know. It would get me mad that she wouldn't get
yeah.
mad too.
Wait, can I say something? That's you, but that's you now. I get mad when you don't get mad, and I get mad for you, right?
That's my wife.
And she'll go, it's all right. Somebody will say something mean or call, and I go, you can't tell me stories anymore,
Yeah.
because you're upsetting me, and I'm getting mad, and she doesn't even get mad, and then she'll be nice to people after and go, it's all right. So you do exactly what your mother did, and it used to make you crazy, and
That's
now
true.
you understand that you make me and Sally crazy because your daughter
That's
gets the
right.
same way as me. You're doing the same thing.
That's true. And I know what Chazz is.
What?
Chazz is, your father told you, don't waste your talent, son.
Don't waste your
The
time.
biggest
right.
one.
And what was the other one?
He made a few dollars off of that one.
Yeah. That one came in handy.
Oh yeah, that one came in really.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching.
Wait, what else did your father, he said the other one, you said, don't waste your talent, son, and what's the
He
other
said,
one?
be nice to everyone because the bigger you get, the more nice you should be.
I like that.
You got no reason to be in a bad mood. You know, be grateful. you
That's
know.
right, be grateful.
and I was always grateful.
And what about you? What'd you learn?
Oh, I grew up in the 80s. Children were seen, not heard. My mom, we didn't.
But there has to be something that you saw or figured out that you go, oh,
that
yeah.
family was very important, and that we always got together on Sundays, no
Yeah.
matter what. There was nothing that intercepted Sunday dinner. There was no play date, no sporting event for a kid. You know, nothing that intercepted every Sunday being in my grandparents' basement and
Well, that
eating
was
dinner
great.
together.
So that's tradition.
Yeah, tradition. And I still
Tradition.
have that to today. Like with certain things, I say I want to do more. I started hosting my father's side of the family
Yeah.
for a different thing.
Yes.
I do try and incorporate
Isn't
that.
that great? Remember
Catherine
that?
was with us for Christmas Eve
Sunday
this year.
dinners.
Oh, it's the best. I still do. I
Yeah.
still do
We
when I
all
have
We do
furniture.
them here.
Yeah.
Well, your wife Gianna does the
She
most.
does them here. Yeah,
Yeah.
she does.
She does the
Yeah,
most out
she
of any.
does.
We don't do them every week, but obviously, I think Gianna does the most Sunday
I
dinners.
remember we were all the boys were on one side of the table, all the young girls on the
Yeah.
other.
Or you had your own table.
The
Remember
kids'
that?
table.
kids had
The
their own
kids'
table.
table.
Yeah, then my uncle would always go, hey, say to my father, Lorenzo, when I got a little like 16, my father would go, my uncle would go, yeah, your son and Eloise there, they both don't have, they're not keeping company, so maybe we should introduce them right in front of everybody.
Oh.
It'd be really embarrassing.
Wow.
It'd be really, they used to call it keeping company. back
love
then.
Keeping
that.
company.
I love keeping company.
Now they say talking. I'm talking to
Talking.
somebody.
Talking.
Even if they're
Yeah, right.
doing the sideways mambo.
That was our thing.
talking to
Yeah,
somebody.
I'm talking to him.
Talking to them. Talking to a few
That's
people.
good. I gotta do that on the street. I wonder if people do that.
This one's a good one, and I'm interested in this one. It says, what kind of mementos, wardrobes, or scripts have you guys collected throughout the years?
I'm sorry, what?
What kind of mementos, wardrobes, or scripts have you guys collected
Oh,
throughout
that's
the years?
cool. That's a cool question.
You know, I had so much stuff and I give everything away. That's where I'm crazy.
Yes.
I gave so much stuff away that I can't believe the shit that I gave
it's
away.
crazy.
Memorabilia I gave away is insane.
Like,
but
what's the biggest thing that you have the most regret about?
my Sopranos jacket. But thank God I still have my watch that James Gandolfini gave me, and it's beautiful, and it's white, and it's platinum. So
Was it Rolex?
yeah, no, it's I forgot the name of it.
Yeah.
But that I won't ever give away.
Me, I have everything.
Yeah.
I have
We're in it. We're in a museum right now.
I have every movie that I ever did. I have it signed by the director and the cast, and I have it hermetically sealed in these big boxes would take out all the air. I have every
Is it what your notes? It was your personal script with your notes and
one was my project, then one was I just got one in clean.
but you wanted it clean
Yeah.
for them to sign, or
Yes,
you
well one was clean and one I just wrote.
Okay.
And I have every wardrobe, Bronx Tale, all the wardrobe. I have it all sealed with the title of it.
Wish I took something from a Bronx
And
Tale.
I have, see that thing, John? That pack, give me that right there.
The red one?
The red one. I have this.
We're just joking about that package.
Yeah, this package here is the cup that's put back together from The Usual Suspects at the end.
What?
Yes, at the end.
Wow.
We put it back together and glued it, but this is the one, Kobayashi.
Wow.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh,
Is-
I'm fanatical.
Is there a I feel like something bit my nose right now. I got a bite.
That happened to
Something
you the
bit
other
me.
day. You had a bump.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Do you have the Bronx Tale auditions of like me, Lilo? I'd love to see that.
That I don't have. Bob has that.
Bob has it?
I'm sure he does, yeah. Bob probably has that.
We should put those up on YouTube.
Oh my God.
See, that would be great.
Yeah. People
Hey, to
love
promote the
that. I
film.
see so many great auditions. I just watched all the auditions from E.T. and like all the great movies. They're all up on YouTube now. You
I
see
love
everybody's
that.
auditions.
They're
You
fun
see
to
that
watch.
audition for the
That is
guy
fun
who
to
did
watch.
E.T., that young kid?
Yes, he's crying.
How great was that?
Unbelievable.
I mean, he's going, why can't you beat it?
Oh, my
And also
God.
Spielberg goes, okay.
Yes.
You got the part.
Yeah, it was
I
crazy.
never heard anybody do that.
Yeah. That kid
I want to watch it.
killed me.
Oh, you got to see it.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it.
It's brilliant.
Kid was amazing.
Amazing.
But remind me like that, Francis Capra. It was the same thing. When Francis Capra read for the little boy in Bronx Tale, same thing. Just like that. just so confident, so good.
I was confident too, wasn't I?
You were.
I remember I was confident.
You were confident.
I remember Bob said to me at one point, very, very clearly, I remember, we were reading, and he goes, all right, now we're going to put those sides down, and we're going to ad-lib. And I didn't even know what the hell ad-lib meant.
Right.
And he started doing like, hey, yo, Rosina, and he started screaming, and I was like, and I realized, okay, I got to go along with this, and I go along with
Right.
it. And then I got up. I remember I got up
Yeah.
on my own, started walking around the room screaming because I was so nervous. I said, just do it. And then I sat down in a different seat that I was in, and then he looked at me, goes, come here, Rosina, and I sat on his lap.
I never forgot that. I watched.
And-
I was sitting there watching, and I said, "Oh my gosh, she feels a little nervous."
Yeah, and he said, he looked at me and he goes, you know, you're still as beautiful as the day
I
I
never
married
forgot
you.
that.
And I didn't say anything, and I went like this, and he went like he was pulling me in,
Yeah.
like to say
He was
something.
trying to see.
And he goes, you know, you got to say something back. I said, but you said ad lib. It's like a natural thing. And when somebody tells me I'm pretty, I get shy. I don't talk. And he went, and when I got up, he was like, you sure you're not an actress?
Yeah,
'Cause I knew.
I remember the first time he kissed you. You were like,
I know.
"Oh shit."
I
I
mean,
remember that.
So cool.
It was crazy. Crazy.
All right, you want time for one more? We got this question. I think it's really good. Like, what do you guys have on your bucket list?
My bucket
First of
list?
all, I hate that word bucket list. It's like a jinx.
Yeah.
I don't like bucket list. I like wish list.
My bucket list is I want to play a priest in a movie.
I think you said that.
Really?
Did you write yourself a role as a
No,
priest?
I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to do it.
Wow.
Because I never read anything that I liked, but I'm going to have to write something. I always wanted to play a priest.
Huh.
Yeah.
My list is I want to do Medea on Broadway.
You'd be great. I saw you in that. You were wonderful.
Well, no, you know who did see her in it? Oh, no, you didn't see her
No,
in it.
She was at the Actors Studio, didn't
Oh,
she?
yeah, who did it? Who saw you in it? Who? No. So, no. She did it. I didn't see her in it. Who saw you in it, honey? Who saw you in it?
Mike saw her.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
Yeah.
funny because that was one of the questions. It says, I met you at Paison Con, and I want to hear more about the potential Medea project.
It's just something that I've been workshopping on my own. I'm exploring at the Actors Studio in sessions. At the Actors Studio, they have sessions, as Chazz knows, on Tuesdays and Fridays. Estelle Parsons is like, I would call my mentor as far as like, I just love her. She inspires me and inspired me to work on it. And so I've been working on it piece by piece. And when I get to the end and I have it that I can do the whole thing all together, I would like to put it up. And the studio, I think, would put it up for me at the Actors Studio.
now when you do it on book or off book?
Off book completely.
okay.
Off book completely. It's such a fun and scary and great, the greatest role I've ever worked on in my career. And it's just a personal piece, you know, for me. It's like a personal, as people say, my baby.
How about you?
I just want to
What's your-
travel.
Travel.
I want to see the world.
All right. Well, folks, that's our Q&A about, ask us anything. Things you're pissed off about, things that you hate. Questions, just go to Instagram, go to my Instagram and leave a message. Tara, where can they find you?
Good. You can find me at Tara Jokes, TaraJokes.com, Tara Jokes on all my social media.
And all your performances.
All my shows are listed on my website. Thank you.
Kathrine, they can go to your Instagram?
Just Instagram, Kathrine Narducci.
Just Instagram, Kathrine Narducci. Oh, ho, ho. Just like Instagram, Kathrine Narducci.
Well, what is
I
I supposed
know,
to
I know.
say?
We'll see you next week. Don't forget, ChazzPalminteri.net. See me in the one-man shows. God bless. See you next week.